Hello Bruins fans! Before we dive into analyzing the players who could surprise you on the opening night roster, I want to invite you all to subscribe to our channel. Here, you will find all the updates, analysis, and behind the scenes about the Boston Bruins. Don't miss your chance to be part of our hockey-loving community. Underdog candidate for Bruins opening night roster. Who doesn't love the dog days of summer? The weather is great, beaches are open, and barbecues are in full swing. It's a great time to spend with friends and family. While baseball is in the second half of its season, hockey isn't far behind. We are now approaching August, bringing us one step closer to hockey season. Training camps will begin to open, and preseason games will follow. For the Boston Bruins, there are intriguing young names entering training camp who might try to make the leap and join the big league roster. All eyes on the young players. The Bruins are a team led by their veteran core. Captain Brad Marchand is the anchor that holds the team together, while David Pastrnak will be the focal point of the attack. The back end is solid, led by Charlie McAvoy, Hampus Lindholm, and Brandon Carlo. Let's also not forget they have one of the best young goaltenders in the league. What's exciting is that the team has young pieces poised to take the next steps in their careers. Heading into their second seasons, Matthew Poitras and Mason Lohrei are expected to be key contributors to the big league roster. They made their mark during the 2023-24 season and showed they belong. However, heading into the 2024-25 season, there's an open spot for the second-line right-wing position. Fabian Lysell and Georgii Merkulov are expected to compete for that spot and make the opening night roster. Both players have taken the next steps with the Providence Bruins and will have a chance to impress the Bruins at training camp. Lysell finished with 87 points in 110 games with Providence, while Merkulov accumulated 120 points in 134 games. Both have impressed and are looking to catch the coaching staff's attention at this upcoming training camp. With these two being the most likely to make the roster, there's an underdog candidate who could compete for a spot on the opening night team. Player to watch during training camp. He's an underdog candidate, but forward Trevor Kuntar has a chance to make his case during this year's training camp. The fourth line would likely be his role if he made the roster, and his style of play would fit perfectly into the lineup. Kuntar is a player who forechecks and is willing to battle for loose pucks. This is the perfect identity for the Bruins and the fourth line, and adding him would bring a player who's tough to play against. Additionally, he has an offensive edge, which is great for an extra layer of depth scoring. Kuntar lit up the United States Hockey League, USHL, with 28 goals and 53 points in 44 games. He then transferred his game to the college level with Boston College. In 3 years at Boston College, Kuntar scored 59 points in 93 games. Then, in his first season with the Providence Bruins, he recorded 20 points in 70 games. He works hard, is relentless in pursuing the puck, and battles hard to create chances. He has the tools to be an impact player and has a solid case to make the opening night roster. Youth is on his side, and the Bruins have been striving to get younger, but the obstacle in front of him could prevent him from making the cut. News we share here. Thank you, and don't forget to like this video, as it is essential to ensure you don't miss out on the latest Bruins advance for your collaboration. Continuing. Roadblocks for Kuntar. With Kuntar likely destined for a fourth-line role, the path ahead is challenging. During the offseason, General Manager Don Sweeney traded Linus Ullmark, and part of the return was center Mark Kastelic. It's likely Kastelic will take on center roles, as he's a face-off specialist and brings the necessary physical edge in the bottom six. Additionally, there's John Beecher, who made his mark with the Bruins during the 2023-24 season and was a key presence in the bottom of the lineup. For Kuntar to fight for the wing position, there will be intense competition. In free agency, the Bruins signed Max Jones to a 2-year contract worth $1 million per season. While he's a physical player, he also brings that element of speed the Bruins want in the lineup. Let's also not forget the prospect that is Justin Brazeau. Kuntar is younger and also brings speed to the lineup. The path to making the big league roster will be tough, but that's why he's an underdog candidate. Kuntar should be on your radar. The training camp this upcoming season will be exciting to watch. There are many key names to watch in Lysol and Merkulov. However, Kuntar should not go unnoticed. He has a real chance to show why he's worth a roster spot, but the players ahead of him pose a threat to that. It will be very interesting to see if he can shine in training camp and preseason, but with the obstacles ahead of him, he is a true underdog to make the Bruins in 2024-25. Dear fan, we need your support to make our channel grow. Your subscription and like are crucial for YouTube to promote our content to more people and for you to always be notified of our new videos. Unfortunately, many followers don't subscribe to or like our videos, which is disheartening for us as we put so much effort into creating quality content for free. But we know that you are not part of that group that does not support us. Therefore, we sincerely ask that you help us by subscribing and liking our videos. If you haven't already, please consider taking this small step that means a lot to us. Our goal is to provide relevant content and keep you up to date on everything Boston Bruins related. If you can take a moment to support us in this way, we would be immensely grateful. Remember, every action you take helps us grow and reach more people, allowing us to continue celebrating and sharing our passion for the Boston Bruins with all of our fans. We thank you in advance for your understanding and continued support. Together we are stronger. With gratitude, Skamaris and team.